Welcome back to the Angus Report. I'm here with Dr. Dan Mosier, President of Angus Genetics Incorporated and newly named Director of Performance Programs for the American Angus Association. And Dan, we're talking about the future of genetic evaluation in the beef cattle business. At the recent Beef Improvement Federation annual meeting, a lot of the underlying elements revolved around the fact that we're only at the tip of the iceberg when it comes to genetic analysis and genomics in the cattle business. Talk about the research element of our business and what's on the horizon.
Sure. Yeah, Crystal, even thinking back just a few years ago, the sophistication of the tools that we currently use is a big step forward from what we had maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Many more markers, starting with a chip with less than 400 markers to now the 50K chip or a 70K chip in some cases that we use in the Angus genomic evaluation. But there are also more sophisticated tools that are being used in research, and those could at some point enter the Angus genetic evaluation if it became a little more cost effective. Some of those, there's a 700K chip, for example, and there are some researchers that are already working with the sequence of the bovine genome where then potentially the entire 10 million base pairs could be part of the evaluation. We're not sure that taking that step is going to make a big difference, but it's certainly being studied. And so it's sometimes mind-boggling to think about the information there that we're just scratching the surface, I think, in terms of what we can learn about animals and how much accuracy we can add to young animals as the science progresses.
Well, and the Angus breed has a long-time tradition of advancing those research capabilities. And how do you see that continuing into the future?
Well, yeah, that's right. That we were one of the first to provide a comprehensive genomic evaluation across the traits here in the Angus breed. And the Angus breed's always been a leader in those areas, both with in-house research, supporting university research, with some of our partners in the evaluation business as well. And so there's a real team effort there to try to, as quickly as possible, advance the science and learn more about the cattle genome, and so that our seed stock breeders and their commercial customers can take advantage of that and have even more powerful selection tools than they already enjoy.
Are there certain trait areas where you foresee the Angus breed devoting to research?
Well, I think that there's a number of traits that producers have asked about, and we'll explore them as the data accumulates, that sort of thing. We talked earlier a little bit about maternal plus, and that would be just a tremendous set of information to really build on the things we already have in terms of things like cow longevity. There are even some structural things that producers have asked about, some skeletal structure things that are certainly under genetic control, and there's no reason why we can't have a DNA test for some of those sort of things if the data can be collected in an objective manner and something that breeders think should be a priority.
Lots of things on the horizon then.
No shortage of things to do.
And when we come back, we will talk about the research element of this and its relationship to profitability on the ranch. Stay with us.
This segment of the Angus Report is brought to you by AngusAuctions.com. AngusAuctions.com is the partnership of DV Auction and Angus Productions Incorporated, the publisher of the Angus Journal. Visit AngusAuctions.com for all your marketing needs.
Here it is, folks, the Thomas Angus Ranch Fall Female and Bull Sale on October 16th, selling 225 performance-tested bulls and 500 females that excel on the range, in the feedlot, and on the rail. The sale starts at 11 a.m. in Baker City, Oregon. Now is the time to add Thomas Angus Ranch to your genetic program. We'll see you in Baker City, Oregon on October 16th. Thomas Angus Ranch, the brand that covers the nation.
Horn flies cost cattle producers nearly $1 billion a year. They interrupt grazing, cause loss of blood, and impact your bottom line. By incorporating Alticid IGR into your supplement program, you can prevent the emergence of adult horn flies. Alticid IGR will significantly reduce stress on your cattle. For pennies a day, you can control the most costly parasite and increase your profitability. Contact your feed supplier to incorporate Alticid IGR today.
Howdy friends, this is Baxter Black and Chaco. Angus means business. If you're serious about the cattle business, you better get to Kansas City this November. That's when the first ever Angus Means Business National Convention and Trade Show is taking place. The events include everything Angus, all in one place. a humongous trade show, plus Angus University, sponsored by Merck Animal Health, and country western star John Michael Montgomery, and yours truly, brought to you by Prefert. Plus, we're giving away a 2015 Yamaha Viking 6 to some lucky attendee. It's an exciting time to be in the cattle business, isn't it? Learn more at theangusconvention.com. Did you get it?
AngusAuctions.com is open for business. AngusAuctions.com is the industry's trusted platform for buying and selling high-quality Angus cattle. AngusAuctions.com is the partnership of DV Auction and the Angus Journal. AngusAuctions.com features live auctions for bidding online, plus dynamic features such as live auctioneer closes and buy it now pricing. Visit AngusAuctions.com today.